Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julia and today it is a summer trend alert video. Next week where I live it's going to be in the 90s all week, so what better way than to bring in the warm weather with talking about some hot trends this summer. No pun intended. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So I think this year's summer trends, more than any, I have found that a lot of the spring trends are really going into the summer. So if you've not already seen my spring trend alert video, I will leave it down below for you guys. Watch that first and then come back here if you haven't seen it so you can kind of get an idea of where these trends are coming from, so you can get a better understanding of what we're wearing this summer. So I'm first going to be talking about some general overarching things that I've been seeing everywhere, and then we will get into specifics with what we are styling and what colors and all that good stuff. So the very first thing that I have been seeing quite a lot is very basic and minimal styled pieces. We're bringing back like the white button-ups, the cute little the matching linen sets, stuff like that. Very simple, good quality fabrics. I'm seeing that everywhere. But the other way that I'm seeing it is that we're taking these basics and these neutrals and styling it with like one or two very expressive pieces, which I'll get into what these expressive pieces are in a little bit, but that's kind of the two directions I'm seeing stuff. But a lot of basics this year, so if you do not have your basics built up, I suggest you start now. The other thing that I'm seeing, which we've seen before, it is the baggy and it is the chunky. We're going baggy with our pants, we're going chunky with our shoes. That is how this is going and I love it so much. I think it's such a fun way to style pieces. We've seen this before, it's nothing new, but it's carrying on into the summertime. Third general trend that I've been seeing is a lot of texture, especially textured tops. We are putting in new and different kinds of textures into our wardrobe. Like I said, with styling the basics, we're going to take those simple basics and add them to the textured pieces and kind of create something new with that. So lots of texture, make sure to have something like that in your wardrobe. And the fourth one is one that we have all been seeing and some of us been dreading, the micro mini. We are going mini with our waist, we're going micro mini with our skirts. It's happening whether we like it or not. It's been trying to happen for years now, I feel like. We'll get into those feelings very, very soon, but just know it's out there. So now that you guys have a general idea of what's going on this summertime, let's get into specifics. Let's talk about what you should be wearing this summer. So I will start off with colors first, so we kind of have a baseline of where these trends are going and what colors we are seeing this year. The biggest one that I'm seeing this year is cobalt blue. Like literally every single person on Instagram right now has something in cobalt blue. And I love this color. It's very fun. It's very blue and vibrant. And I'm quite literally obsessed with this color. I have not personally had anything in my wardrobe yet with it, but people are painting their nails. They're doing everything. So I think in some way you might need something cobalt blue in your life. And just like any sort of blue, I'm seeing a lot of like sky blue, baby blue. I feel like blue is really in this season, but especially cobalt blue. Bubblegum pink is another one. I feel like pink is always in the summer in some way. This year we are going bold and beautiful and we want bubblegum pink. So I love pink. I have it in your wardrobe if you like some pink. I think that the way that people are styling color this year is really around the neutrals, like I said. So like a lot of whites and creams and stuff like that, and then adding a pop of color in there. Perfect way to style it, even if it's just your nails that have the pop of color. Somewhere in there is where we're getting the color. And then the third one is just orange. I feel like there's a lot of different oranges going on around right now, but a very simple orange will do. I think those are the three top colors that I'm seeing everywhere, aside of like some sort of greens in there, which I feel like greens are always in this season anyways, but definitely orange this year as well. So let's start where we started off our general trends, which is the basics. Why is everyone wearing basics this year? Well, I think there's two different kind of aesthetics going on that people are pulling these basics from. The first aesthetic is the clean girl aesthetic. It's all going around TikTok right now. Everybody wants to be the clean girl. That kind of like minimalist, super clean, put together, doesn't wear a lot of crazy stuff. is going around right now. So if you do like that more minimalist style, I think the clean girl aesthetic could be really good for you. It's definitely very popular right now, and I think that's why we're seeing a lot of basics. Aesthetic that's going on right now that we're seeing a lot of is like the coastal mom or the coastal grandmother. This is a different one for me. I'm not for sure how I feel. I think it's super cute, very laid back, chic, beachy. It's like if you were to go up to the Hamptons with your mom, this is probably what she would be wearing. It's usually whites, maybe a little bit of black or gray in there, but a lot of whites, very nice linen shorts, again, all about the basics. So these two big aesthetics are coming in right now, meaning that they're kind of shaping what we see for our summer trends this year. So I mentioned that we're styling some of these pieces in unique ways with maybe one unique piece on top of that. And that really lays into the texture idea. I think I've been seeing like the craziest textured tops recently. I feel like this texture is really laying into the tops. We're seeing like a lot of strapless or like tube tops or like very thin straps this year. That's kind of where we're going. I'm seeing like this interesting bubble texture, a lot of crochet, a lot of knitwear, something like that. I love, love, love texture in my outfits. So I think this is a perfect example for people to really bring in different textures and mix them with different patterns and kind of experiment with it. So we're going to be seeing a lot of those textures, especially in the tops region. So next I talked about the chunky and the baggy. We've got the baggy jeans. This is nothing new. There's two different ways that I'm seeing people wear baggy pants right now, and it's like these really chunky, big, oversized, baggy, like linen pants that tie in the waist. I think they're so cute with a white monochromatic look, perfect for this. And then I'm also seeing a little bit of expansion on the mom jean. We're going just a smidge baggier than like a straight jean. So it kind of goes a little bit lower on the ankle. Maybe it's a little bit longer on you, so it kind of sits on your ankle. We're seeing a lot of that like bigger, baggier jeans, but it's not ultra baggy jeans. We're seeing the slightly, I would say almost a boyfriend jean, like a long boyfriend jean is what we're seeing. And then we're also seeing those ultra baggy linen pants. That's kind of the two ways that this baggy trend is going. And then the other one that I was mentioning is chunky, which is platform shoes. Platform shoes are in right now. I'm obsessed with this trend. I'm so glad this is in because I really enjoy platform shoes. I got my first pair of platform heels. Life-changing. It makes you really tall though, so if you want to look really, really tall, platform heels all the way. So there's kind of three roads that we're seeing the platform go on to. Sandals with the thick just base all the way across, some sort of like strappy sandal, a thick strap, something like that. Steve Madden has a lot of stuff like this right now, so if you're looking out for something like that, check them out. They also have like the just one big overstrap with the thick wedge at the bottom too. That is very in. And then we're also seeing it, like I mentioned, with the heels, like think Bratz doll, think Naked Wolf kind of aesthetic. That's what we're going for. We're going very, very chunky. We want some on the front and we want a lot on the back. So very thick Bratz doll heels. Love it. So the other one that we have is flip-flops. A lot of chunky flip-flops right now. Think of like the 90s, early 2000s terry cloth material sandals or flip-flops in all of those different colors. That's exactly what we have right now. I'm also seeing a lot of platform like Crocs and Converse and stuff like that. So if you have a shoe that you like, I'd recommend just checking on their website and seeing if they have a platform version of it, because it's kind of just a fun way to shake up what you wear typically and kind of gravitate towards something else maybe. So the last thing that I mentioned was the micro mini, which it feeds into the low waist trend that everyone is either very hot or very cold about. It's a very divided trend. I've never seen a trend so divided, I feel like, but the low waist in the micro mini. So I'm seeing a lot this year of micro mini skirts. More specifically, black ones. I think a black mini skirt in general would be so good for your wardrobe, something very comfortable just to slip on if you don't feel like wearing shorts. Perfect for that. And I'm also seeing it in like matching sets. So like a micro mini printed colorful skirt with a matching some sort of like bra top. even like a little bandeau, seeing a lot of that right now. So we're going with the micro mini skirts. I'm not seeing shorts in as much this year. I'm seeing a lot more skirts, which I'm okay with. But we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of micro mini skirts. So if you like low-waisted and you're okay with wearing those out, go for it. You're more than welcome to. I do want to get a mini skirt, but I don't think it's going to be micro mini. And we're also, like I mentioned, we're seeing the low-waisted. The low-waisted denim is back. I'm very enthused, as you can tell. I will not be participating in this trend. I can't even remember owning a pair of low-waisted jeans, but it's not for me. I've talked about this trend more than enough because I feel like it's been trying to seep in. I feel like a very small amount of people have been trying to make this a trend for a very long time now, and it's slowly starting to rise up. So whatever, if you want low-waisted, it's out there. So I have just a couple of other trends that kind of feed into these general ideas that I've been talking about. One that I sort of mentioned was monochromatic white. I mentioned in my spring trends video that we're going to be seeing white before Labor Day. It is true, it is in this year, and I love it. I love monochromatic looks, I love monochromatic white. So seeing how people are styling this year, it's a very broadened trend, and I'm seeing everyone from very like edgy looks to very chic and put together, wearing all white, and it just looks amazing. So I'm really obsessed with this one. We're also seeing a lot of like no sleeve tops this year. I am not seeing a lot of people wear sleeves. We still have, of course, the graphic tees, which will always be in some sort of fashion, like the baggy oversized graphics right now, but I'm not seeing a lot of people wear sleeves this season, which, I mean, I guess I'm already participating in. I actually really love strapless outfits. I think they're so cute, and they give you like room to accessorize more a little bit, I feel like. But I'm seeing a lot of no sleeves or very, very thin sleeved tops. I'm not seeing a lot of shoulder action going on. It's very barren shoulders this year, which I can get to. I like it. And on top of that, a lot of like bandeau tops, a lot of wrap tops, just a lot of the strapless, like little crop tops, all that kind of stuff. I'm seeing it literally everywhere. So if you like the strapless, you're gonna love this season. And then just a couple of accessory trends that I want to mention. I have a couple videos on my TikTok of like summer purses that I'm seeing this season, which I can leave down below for you guys. I'm not going to talk about all of the summer purses, but they very much fit into the trends that we're already seeing. We're seeing a lot of crochet, a lot of texture, or a lot of structure. It's very similar to my spring trend alert video. I think it's pretty much going to be the same bag wise. I'm seeing a couple of particular bags coming into season, which I'll leave that TikTok down below where I talk about which ones I'm seeing the most right now. But I'm seeing two different sunglass trends, which I believe I already mentioned in my spring trend alert, but the sporty shades are back. Everybody says that you can get these sporty shades at like gas stations. I don't have a pair personally. I think it's kind of fun to mix like the very chic classic and then it's a little sporty up top. I think that'd be really cute if you like juxtaposition in your outfits. And then the other one that I'm seeing is like the mini rectangular sunglasses, mostly black, a little bit thicker frame on those. I have a pair of those. I think they look so stylish. They kind of stick out a little bit. I urge you to find what you like. Of course, you do not have to invest anything, especially for just a season if you're not going to see yourself wearing it the next year. I think that these trends are good ideas to base off of and kind of see where the styles are going. It does not mean that you have to buy everything that I'm talking about. This is simply for education purposes. But that is all of the summer trends for 2022 that I have for you guys today. So let me know down below, what was your favorite trend, or what is a trend that you're seeing a lot that maybe I didn't even mention. I would love to know what you guys are seeing and what trends you think will really flourish this season. And if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more content just like this. And as always, my social medias will be linked down below. I make more fashion content on there, so feel free to follow me on there for a little bit more of this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!